and you're just killing two enemies every 30 seconds. I mean, you're not gonna survive. So you're better off just killing using the machine gun or something to kill all your enemies, or a vortex grenade or something. I mean, there's no reason to use the Rhino, even though it is cooler. And then there's other things, like a freeze gun, and this thing called the Black Widow, where you basically shoot six, or I think you shoot like six different grenades, and they stick, and then they detonate when you press a certain button. It's either called the Black Widow or the Lodestone. It's one or the other. I think I may have confused those, so sorry about that if you get the game. And basically, the other cool part would be the testing facility, and this is the only reason I come back to the game is the testing facility. This is where you can actually do those cool kills that the game advertises without really worrying about dying, because it's just a testing facility and it's not really the actual game. So you can summon, a bunch of enemies, use a spike grenade, use a vortex grenade. You actually don't even need a vortex grenade, I don't think, because you can land on a special platform and it'll make a vortex, and then it'll suck all the boxes and all the enemies, and you can just see them go flying, and that's really amusing. And you can also test out, your different weapons there, and that's really amusing as well. And I don't actually have Xbox Live Gold, don't get mad at me, guys. I have silver. I really want gold. I just can't afford it right now, especially when I'm trying to collect more games because of my small collection. But I heard the multiplayer is really cool. I've read up on it, guys. The multiplayer is basic. You have your basic deathmatch, capture the flag thing, but you also have special things like terrain deformation. It's like focus on the terrain. I mean, really, that's the best usage of terrain deformation is in the multiplayer, because they have really special multiplayer modes that use terrain deformation. You have to kill the enemies only using terrain deformation. Ugh, terrain deformation is really obnoxious to say, but I mean, if you play that, that's when the terrain deformation is really shown off, and that's basically the best part of the terrain deformation in the game. That's basically the only fun part about the terrain deformation. So all in all, I'd recommend if you can get this game, cheap, $5, $10, that wouldn't be bad. Hope I'm not going over my time. 12 minutes. Oof. Sorry if it's a long video for you guys. So you basically have, if you have it for see for $5, $10, I definitely recommend picking it up, because I mean, it's a cheap game. It's not bad. It's good to have in a collection. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. I know it sounds really harsh the way I'm saying it, but I'm being picky, and there are some positives of the game. Like, if you're going for your basic shooter, I mean, just have some good shooting elements. And some people might like this sort of game because it's more of an adventure shooter, and it's unique in its own way. So, I mean, I'd give it a shot. It shouldn't be much more than $5 or $10 now. I actually got my copy for free from a friend. But, I definitely recommend picking it up, if not renting it, because this is definitely, excuse me, I mean, it's a game that people are going to love or hate. I kind of didn't like it too much, but some people will definitely like it. Try a demo, rent it, do something to try it out if you are interested in what I was talking about. So yeah, I mean, that's basically my review for Fracture. That's my first review. Put your comments below. Tell me how I did. Hope it wasn't too much of a rant. I hope it was kind of entertaining, even if it's just a little. So yeah, please comment. Let me know how I did. Thanks, guys.